Hey, this is me. You don't know who I am yet, so let's rewind a little. I go by the name AJ, and I rap, skate, act, and I'm an all-around cool dude. About a year ago, I turned 17, recorded a project about being 17, titled, you guessed it, 17. Since the 1-year anniversary of that was coming, I thought it'd be cool to ask a couple of my friends who are graduating high school and turning 18 some questions about our lives this past year. These are our answers.
I'm 17.
I'm 17.
I am 17.
I'm 17.
I'm 17.
I'm 17.
I'm 18 years old.
It's bittersweet. It's like in the middle where you're not like...
Kind of independent, but not independent at the same time.
You don't gotta worry about so many responsibilities.
But it's also like, I have all my friends and people to hang out with that are kind of keeping me grounded.
Kind of the end of your childhood is coming and you can't really stop it.
Being 17 is kind of where I feel a little, like, very comfortable, but I'm not ready to be 18 yet.
I'm still a kid, so.
Can I swear?
That's tough.
It's the Feedom. I think that's the best part. You always have
Friends and the experiences I get with them.
You don't have all the responsibilities of an adult, but you're not really treated like a little kid. So like, best of both worlds.
The worst part? School.
Adults don't really take you seriously.
Not being taken serious enough.
I think people kind of just underestimate you as kind of just a child and not being able to fully see what you're capable of.
Worrying about being an adult.
You have a lot of people like counting on you to be like someone you don't even know if you want to be.
17, you don't really know what to expect. You're very new to everything. You don't really know how to deal with things, but then, you have to figure it out yourself.
A lot of people do things before thinking.
A lot of people need more help than others.
There's like a lot of ups and downs, but like if you have the right people around you, then it's not too hard.
Yes.
Yeah.
Not really.
A bit.
Mixed feelings.
No, I'm not. I am actually 18 in 3 days, and it's a little scary.
I can do more stuff now. I can get into more places, especially because of like music.
You're going into like all these new things and you don't really know how to navigate it yet. So it's like
You always have that freedom to do what you want and to kind of course correct and try to fix things if things do go wrong.
But I also like have to start worrying about groceries.
I have a lot of freedom. Just, I'm not gonna have that barrier behind me where I can do stuff.
You suddenly just have entered a world where you can do anything. You can't, but that's what it feels like.
Just getting in front of people performing. I've been performing for basically my entire life since I was in kindergarten.
My surgeries for my hips. I was told to never, I was never gonna be able to play sports, and that kind of sucked.
Like being from Nigeria and being here in Canada, there's a lot of expectations from my parents and people back home.
To make it, as an artist myself.
Entering the real world. Growing up, going to college, getting a job, and getting a family.
There's a big pressure just to fit in with everyone, and
who expect you just to know off the bat. But like, you're not always gonna know. You just kind of have to test different things and figure it out.
Yeah. No, it's good.
No, I don't think so. Yeah, I've loved things, but actually being with a person, I don't think I've been in love.
I have been in love before. That was definitely a life-changing thing for me.
Yeah, it's scary.
It feels like heaven. Everything feels great.
Yes, I have. It's hard to describe. It feels kind of like a moment of bliss and peace and joy, but also that fear of kind of, again, not knowing what's going to happen if you do try to pursue that one.
I felt major disappointment, but I haven't felt heartbreak to where I feel like it's been lived up to,
Heartbreak? Oh boy.
It's like a punch in the kidney.
It's kind of like losing yourself.
Putting a lot of effort into something and it just falling right on the floor.
Super terrible for me. And I couldn't stand it.
Yeah, shock to the system.
In my drama class, I really wanted a role. I didn't get it. It meant a lot to me. I put in the work and yeah, we got the role.
I had surgery in November and January, major hip surgery, and I was told I was never going to play sports again. But I kind of worked hard, and I'm now playing everything I wanted to, like 2 months, 3 months after.
Going to a small town school, it's very limiting. So when I decided to come here, it just felt like I opened so many new doors. It's very fun.
I'm always living that comeback story, and it's always creating that path forward.
Throughout a lot of my high school, I was in a relationship. Coming out of that relationship, the biggest comeback was finding myself and being true to myself and loving who I am.
That's tough. I would say it's still coming.
I think it's just that they made the same mistakes that we ourselves made.
You're still a kid. You're still going to make big mistakes.
The innocence of being a kid. A lot of them forget what it's like to just have fun.
I don't know if they remember how hard it can be when you're this young and how much things you have to learn.
My name is Starlo, and hopefully if we see this in a couple years, you'll know who I am.
Keep your people close and what's meant to be will be.
Just have fun. If you're an adult or a kid, just try to make the best out of everything that you've got.
Just cherish the time you have, because you never know when you're going to lose what you thought you would always have.
Just know that if you stick with it and you just make sure you hang on to these memories, you're gonna go far and you're gonna make it in life.
Be you, be nice to people, be kind, because at the end of the day, it's love. Love, that's all that matters,
Smile. Be happy, be young, and that's it.
Stream 17.